Alrighty. Alrighty. It filled. And just get the link up here. All right, guys. 2024 Bowman Jumbo. Oh, boy. Ain't seen one of these in a bit. Well, I guess we did in like a couple months ago. We ran this. There they are. This was a case that was ordered like directly from Topps that was shipped to a good buddy of mine who had it for a while, and we had talked about me buying it from him, but at the time he didn't want to sell, and then I guess then the price went up, so then he was like, all right, I'll sell. I said, let's do something different. What's up, Daniel? Always fun when you jump in on a baseball break. That's not Topps. Get here. Get here. Get here. Alrighty. Good luck, guys. 8 boxes, full case, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. Just move my computer. All right. What up? He says, whoops. A little throwback for us, Mr. Colbert. Colbert. So this was like the first year that spotlights became like a little more rare. Anime, this is the first year of anime, so like they were like one a case. So the anime stuff, like, if you see it, it's not like it is now. 2025 Bowman was like, I think we've pulled 2 animes so far. Blake Snell, $3.99. Baptiste, $2.99. Mets, oh, Baptiste. How old are you? That guy will not tell us his age. Luke Adams, his stuff is looking pretty good lately, too. It's actually lower than I thought, to be honest with you. I was a little bummed out because I have his True Gold. I was like, oh, yes, people like him. Apparently not. Baptiste, AB, ass butt. Puts as much effort into his autos as his birth certificate. Mr. Her Bradley. What are you doing? What would you say you do here? Porter. I like Brock Porter, but I don't think his prices reflect that he's done anything really good. Maybe he's the nice... Unless, maybe he turns it around. I don't know. Might be a little sleeper diamond in the rough kind of gay that we're forgotten about. Lombard. Doctor. That's what we're looking for. The George Lombard collection. Thank you guys again for the fill. I know this is it's tough to jump into stuff that you haven't been in a while. And you have to like reallocate prices a little differently. Purple Paper, Arenado. That doesn't even look like him. Looks like a cartoon. And you forget, like, wait, who's the main chase in this? Kyle Tilley girl. But hey, We'll have fun with it. I have 24 Bowman draft on the way. I don't know which day I'll be running it. It looks like it might be like a Friday thing. I think. I believe. Bryce Matthews, Lunar Glow. No more Lunar Glows. I guess Lunar Glow got replaced with the Reptilian this year. I believe. Guess that's why we have those dang Reptilians. What's up, Todd? The Sakura chase. I thought we were going to have like a really cool big mini, and it turned out it was just, no, it wasn't meant to be. Wow, there he is. Speaking of which, so that's your part of the national spot. I guess you guys decided too that the other guys are just all him. Cruz and Morales, and then the others. That's funny. Brian Acuna. Sakura's shooting up, man. Not in that way, but he's shooting up the rankings for sure. I think I saw he's their number one prospect now, right? That's funny, Todd. I was looking at some top 30 prospect rankings last night. It was just MLB.com, which is a little different than some of the others, but I was looking at them. Should be the last auto. Yep. Williamson, 499. John Wimmer. And I was looking at the Nationals prospects, and I saw that Christian Vaquero is like 27 on their list. Who ended up with Seattle? Did that end up in the mini? Oh, Nick. What's up, Nick? I'm told the Namala Super is still out there, too. So that's why Mr. Vaccarino went after them. I wasn't, like, really tracking that, but I believe he might be correct. I know that the Walcott's still out there. Oh, we got an anime right away. Let's look at it. Whew. That's a pretty good one. Showtime, Mr. Otani going to Mr. Walker. Adam, you got a lot of teams in this break, so I got a lot of pressure on me to get you some good stuff. That's a good start, though, right? Shohei with the anime. That's a good one. I wish it was numbered, but that's okay. That card just felt extra thick there. Dylan Cruz. The Booze Cruz. Now that Cruz is hurt, his prices are down a bit. So, like, if that's a guy you want to get in on, this is a good time to buy him, I believe. If you have faith in Mr. Cruz. There's a couple guys in this set that the prices are a little down now, but man, look at what's happening with Jack's prices. They'll rebound. They can rebound. Jenkins is another name this is like, if you want to get in on him, I think his buy window is probably one of the last ones is now. You know, I don't know if we're going to have any other opportunities at that. Yeah, that would have been cool if that was a numbered one, but still, we'll take that. It looks like we got a refractor auto right here. Nope, just a refractor. Garrett Forrester, 499. Not even a first. That's weird how they just waste those numbered refractors on guys like that. Not to take anything away from Mr. Forrester, but does he drive a Subaru? These are the questions we need to know. I looked at the teams you ended up taking. I was like, wow, yeah, he is chasing a bunch of rookies, huh? But you did get the White Sox off the mini, so that's pretty cool. Wilkin, nice. Brock Wilkin, Milwaukee. He's been playing real good. Mr. Friedman, just a base. I know we want to get you some numbered stuff, but it's a good start. Who else did you end up with? The Phillies. Okay. Chasing a little Aiden Miller. I know you're chasing Cooper Pratt mainly for your Milwaukee spot, but you also got Brock Wilkin and Luke Adams to chase. And I guess Churio has some ink in here too, I believe. 2 in the ink, 1 in the... What? I mean, it would be if he was, like, good. That's the... I was trying to fix my... It'd be like a little interruption in the stream for a second here. There we go. My screen, like, the screen here that I look at, like, the actual display is, like, dark. And then I can never tell, like, how everything looks. I'm like, dang, is the lighting off? And it's like, no, it's pretty good. I like that Otani. That's a cool card. Lombard. Fucker. I'm fairly certain that Alex bought in just because he knows how many Lombards I pulled from this set. Being that he's a big Yankees fan. But I'll tell you what, man. Oh, we got True Blue here. I think it's an auto. Is this a rook? Oh, I know this. No, it's just a blue shimmer, but it's Bryce Eldridge. It's just hard to tell if that was blue or a shimmer. Eldridge, 61 out of 150 for Mr. Ewan. Ewan? Jeremy, we'll say that. There's a couple of Jeremys. Kalaz. Can get Wilson autos too. Looks like we have a Gladiators, a numbered one too. Lombard. Fucker. George Lombard out of 150. The Gladiators of the Diamond. Going to Mr. Zweig. Lombard. Fucker. I saw his batting average is pretty low right now. I guess he's in, I think he's in Double-A. I saw a picture of their lineup recently, and his average was like 203. CES 175. He's coming off the injured list pretty soon. I know this just because I have him in a deep dynasty league I'm in. Like, my team's not going anywhere this year, so I'm fine with him being injured so I can just keep tanking. But yeah, he has not been healthy. Sorry if I sound a little nasally. Still just getting over a little bit of a, I don't know. There's Lombard. I guess it's a bit of a cold plus allergies. The whole thing. Green grass auto. Ooh, Cooper. 4 out of 99. Again, Bob, I know you want the true colors, but we'll take what we can get, right? I don't know what it is about his auto, but I like the thin pen on that one. There was another one of those that we pulled from Malictum that was that way. I don't know if all of his autos are that way. So if it's anything like a Sharpie, like, you use it over time, the point gets a little fatter. So this is an early signature, I guess. Base auto here. Nishida going to the Sox. The Shy Sox, Mr. Walker off the Mini Winnie. We'll take a little kanji auto. Why not? Why not? Brooks Brannon. The Mollet, man, his stuff is cuckoo. Bob, I was looking at the, you were asking me about that gold, and I was like, I wonder if there's any recent comps or anything, and I looked. I did a search for Namala 150 or 50 auto, and it pulled up a gold lava PSA 10 that sold for $1,800. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, I mean, I figured it was up, but that's nutty. Wasn't expecting to see those numbers for a lava. Bob, I did get that package out today too, by the way, so I think you'll get it by Wednesday. Everyone else, not this isn't shipping tomorrow, but some packages I was able to get together to go out today. I'm getting the rest out tomorrow. So if you're in stuff last week, Bob, Box number 3, good luck. Decent start. It's our lowest number auto. The Pratt out of 99. I feel like we can do better than that, though. I think we can do better than that. I think we got a gold at least. Verdugo. Is he with the Braves still? I think that's where he's at. He fell off so much. That's a good question, Don. I think so. I think it would be update. I don't think he'll be in Chrome. I think he'll be Chrome update unless they hold him until next year. Some people were saying they think they might do like what they did with Ellie and hold him a year, but I don't know. Very good question. Just also so you guys know, 2025 Bowman Sapphire is going to be dropping on Wednesday on Topps. They do that EQL thing. So it's not, it's a drawing. It's a randomizer. So obviously I'll try to get it. I don't know if I'll get any at cost, and what the at cost price is likely going to be like, I'm going to go out on a limb and say $475, $450 a box. So figure secondary market early on will be $550 to $575. I'll have it at some point. Oh, some people. So keep an eye out for that. Antonio Anderson going to Boston. Thanks for sharing that info with me, Stuart. Well, I don't think I said some people. I said some handsome devils. I knew that it was going to drop on Wednesday. I just wasn't sure if they were doing the EQL or not. Oh, I didn't say you by name. That's not my name. Gabby G. I think he's actually kind of made a little noise again. Gabriel Gonzalez. I thought I saw something where, like, he had a few good games the other week. He's in Double-A now. That was a good chase for a bit. 23 Bowman with Chase and Montez, Arroyo, and him. And then he got traded and fell off a bit. Johan Fran Garcia with the purple nurple. The password's brother, Boston, Mr. Bates, Rich Bates with Boston. The other password, playing the game Porno Password with Jim Carrey and the cable guy. I know. I'm struggling to breathe through my nose lately. You know, it's the damn allergies. Lombard. Doctor. Looks like a refractor auto here. Oh, Tampa Bay rookie. Curtis Mead, refractor. 46 out of 499. That is also you, Mr. Walker. I know you were looking for that junior auto. But that's okay. We've had cases of 24 Bowman where we've had multiple rookie autos, so it's not just one. It's not always just one a case. Although 25 Bowman seems to be much tougher to hit rookie autos. It's in one of the other boxes, sir, okay? Get to it yet. Jeez, calm down. Dude, where's Annie Namala auto? That's the thing. His stuff is super hard to hit. Kansas City, Eric Torres, Dylan Cruz. Eric with a CK. No relation to Cags. It's not the main KC Royal chase of any 24 set, is he? Eric. Eric. You're super. I'm super. Thanks for asking. We're Big Al. A great guy. Max Clark. Max Clark is just like so swaggy. Aiden Miller. Colson. Chihuahua. Let's see. Burrows. Looks like a 0. All right, almost halfway through. Excuse me. What's up, Billy? Billy on the streets. All right, box number 4. We will be halfway through. Beef tits. Beef tits. We are on box number 4 if you're just joining in. I see a few new names in the group, in the names, in the live. Jack Hurley. This was not a lot of games going on tonight, if any. But I guess Stanley Cup doesn't start for 2 more days. So I guess the NBA Finals probably doesn't start for like a day or 2 after that. That's my guess. Baseball, there's not a lot of games. Although I got my Mets late night, so I won't go to bed early. Late night Mets game. The West Coast. Oh, Paul Blackburn making a season debut. Can't wait for that. Ooh. It's a gold shimmer? It is. Oh. Dumb. Jared Dickey with the gold shimmer out of 50. Wasted a good surprise on you. Now, if that was draft and we saw a Kansas City bat, we'd be losing our marbles. 4. Full mo. Look. There's the stack. Now I gotta readjust my camera. Mamone. Call to your girl. 30 out of 199. Going to the Bow Sox. Bow Sox, Mr. Bates. Dates with Bates. We're going to pull a big Kyle Teal auto tonight, aren't we? Uh-huh. I can feel it. Like it's right in the side of my neck. That Washington spot's nothing to sneeze at, man. You know what thing that is. I use my fists sometimes, too. There was a Max Clark numbered, not an auto. It was like one of the Lunar Boys. I think it was out of 125. It's over here in the box. I'll show it to you then when we do the recap. Det Riot. Man, Detroit's good, huh? It's a good team. They're playing... Well, they play the White Sox a lot, so that probably helps their cause a little bit. Not to take anything away from them. Suero. What is a 24 Bowman break without a Ryan Burroughs auto? That means we're definitely getting a Lombard. It's happening. Fucking Burroughs. This dude. That's why Hogan didn't buy in. He's probably like, fuck that. I don't need another Burroughs auto clogging up this. I'll just put him there. He doesn't deserve that much love. I mean, you know, congrats, White Sox, on another auto, but, you know, it's Burroughs. It's not Joe Burrow. We're talking about Ryan Burroughs. That should be an auto. We'll put that there. Oh, boy. Oh, God. He's watching now. Not this guy. I can almost predict what you're typing. I need Detroit to love. Blanco. So yeah, we'll have draft again. Oh, thank you. Stop blushing. I'll have draft up probably Friday, maybe Thursday. I don't know. I gotta check the shipping. Ty Pete, Purple Nurple, Susac. Danny S. What they call him on the streets. All right, I think the second half is going to be much, much hotter than the first. Believe you me. Roccaforte. Kyle to girl. All right, halfway through. Moving on. You have nice nails. Beefy Boy tells me you'd be a great breaker. I would love that, just so I could come in. I wouldn't even buy in. I would just heckle you the whole time. Andrew Abbott. Abbott, 199 Cincinnati with the purple pattern. Damn, I saw Yankees. I thought it was him. Jesus Rodriguez, $4.99. I thought we were going to get Lombarded. Lombard. Doctor. Bye, Eric. I'm covering you up. You stink. You stinky boy. Yeah, you didn't get it, man. That guy keeps snagging it up before you. I don't know what to do, man. You're gonna have to talk to him. Maybe you guys can work out a deal or something. Because when you have the paper, I mean, at least you have something cool to hit, right? Something to look forward to. What? Here, let me do something. Had to tag somebody that said he couldn't get in. Those guys, I tell you what. He's a lone wolf, huh? A loner, Dottie. A rebel. Michael Harris, 2. Atlanta. Michael Harris, I. on his own. Need to get some big names here. Pratt and Otani were pretty cool, and the Wilkins are alright, but it's not getting me going. You know, these breaks that sit longer, I always feel like there's always going to be something. Oh, really? You can't see me? Anyone else have a video? Do you need to close out of Facebook, maybe? Maybe close out of the old application and jump back in. It's like restarting the modem. I always feel like these breaks that take a little bit longer to fill, or that, like, you know, you're like, I get to a point where I'm like, I'm not going to be able to break it till nighttime. Let's just let it sit. I always feel like those ones are the ones that have some of the best hits, but I don't know. Maybe not. It's not. It is not. It is far from that right now. Oh, that's the auto. Barrett Kent, Angels. No Rag Rats. Luis Baez, refractor, non-auto. For Mr. Galucci. Yeah, 0 supers so far, as a matter of fact. But we did get a Barrett Kent base auto for Mr. Walker. Adam Walker has, like, all the teams. Maybe not all, but a lot. Nick, I think we got you a few autos. And you got Kansas City. You got some of those randos, the Eric Torres and a Jared Dickey Gold Shimmer. And you also got the Twins. No Jenkins there. You have Seattle, so I did hit you we did hit a Ben Williamson refractor auto there. Looks like we got a blue lunar landing coming up next. It is nice that they did away with those lunars and did the X-fractors. The whole lunar space thing was just weird. Topps is going through a midlife crisis with their Bowman products. They still kind of are in a way. Well, that's a gold shimmer. That's not the auto, though. But there's a Gladiators, Marco Luciano, and Tony Blanco with the gold shimmer non-auto. They're not all Italian. I just say their names like they're Italian because I'm an idiot. Gladiators, Luciano. Does he even play? Like, what's his deal? I remember thinking he was, like, going to be the guy. Like, when I first got back into Bowman prospecting, I was like, man, Marco Luciano, Julio Rodriguez, at least J-Rod, I mean, he's good, but it's because I was, like, basing off of, like, dynasty baseball projections and stuff. I just wasn't doing that good. Take some lumps. It's because of my mom, you know? Italiano. All right, Blue Lunar is a Baston. Johan Fran Garcia. Nice. The other password out of 150. We'll take him. Johan Fran. Run out of space. All right, 3 more boxes. Johan Fran. His name's easier to say. The other guy, I don't even try it. I just say the password or whatever. The password? Brother. Dude, I wanted to message you earlier. Where do you want I was going to ask you about that Dettori. If you wanted me to send that to your parents or not. Saw his name the other day. I was like, shit, man, that slab is still here. Might be hiding in one of these packs. Cole Foster. We've pulled some nice skins. out of this product, believe it or not. There's a nice Tony Blanco Gold Shimmer non-auto up there. I'm sure you're my folks. I'll double check and verify the address then with you. There he is, Kyle Teal. I knew there was going to be another. I was saying that. We're going to get a Teal auto. I would have liked a numbered one, but we'll take it. Base auto, Kyle Teal, your girl. I think we can move these guys off here because they now have autos. Isn't that funny how that works? So now are we going to get an Eldridge auto? Maybe. Kyle Teal, your girl. I think I saw some guys talking about him on Let's Talk Wax in the Discord. They were like, hey. Some people were like, well, wait, yeah, I was like in on that guy. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it might have turned it from like a $40 card to like a $60 card. You know. Jabroni status is a thing, you know. I love that I do those rankings. Jabroni. Not quite a jabroni, but decent. Dude, I looked at some of his rankings on players on the draft release. He didn't have Tyson Lewis or Mike Sirota ranked too high. And it's like, now look. Nazan, Purple Nurple, Jean Cruz out of 250 for the Yankees. I don't really know much about Mr. Cruz. If he's done much, can't speak for his prospect status. I know that Augustin Ramirez is a everyday player for the Marlins now and looks pretty good. I don't remember who the Yankees got in that trade, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind having a guy like Ramirez on their team. Not that the Yankees are bad or anything, it's just he's turned out to be a pretty good player. So they called him up this year. The Marlins called a lot of guys up this year. It's kind of cool in a way to see last two Bowman releases. There's some good chases for the Marlins. It's not, you had Carter Johnson in draft. Now you have Thomas White, PJ Morlando, and 25 Bowman. Maybe they're figuring something out with development. I mean, I guess they need to since they don't spend any money. Oh, that makes sense. It was Jazz, I think. That would make sense. That worked out then for both of them. Did they trade Cerna as well to the Marlins in that deal? Teal? Davison. Yeah. Ramon Landetta, 199. Yeah, there was a lot of the guys in these in this release got dealt last year. Last year and into this year. Kyle Teal and the Garrett Crochet trade, but Teal's look pretty good. White Sox did okay in that trade. Montgomery's a good player. Did well getting him. 2 boxes left after this one, fellas. That's the auto. At least I think. Might be like my Henry Rowan Gardner background. My wife just goes, why don't you put this in the background? I'm like, all right. Feels cluttered. I've been considering changing up the background a bit. I don't know. If I want to make it more simple, but Jenkins, Cruz. That is an Ohtani anime. So that ended up being a pretty decent one. There's one anime per in 25 or in 24 Bowman though, so it's not as rare as it is this year. We have 2 Gladiators. One of them is numbered at a 150, and that's the Lombard. feel like we're due for a Lombard buster. Dude, that is awesome. When's he running it? A nudies. Nudies. Even just like a CAGS refractor pays for that spot. CAGS refractors are like $60-$70 right now. Saw PSA 10s of them going for $230. I'm like, oh my goodness. That's my lucky number. Spot 9, man. 2 hours, that's perfect then. I'll put it on while I have the Mets on and packing all your guys, packing up stuff to ship out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to... I gotta figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm considering going, Dylan Head, 75. Considering doing a Delight case for 25 Bowman. I don't know. Let's see how you guys feel about that. Phillies are good in that, man. Yeah, Jim Mintz. No, that was last night, like right at the call-up. Phillies are really good in 25 Bowman, actually. Arun Escobar. People like Pan, too, the pitcher. Should have, I believe, an auto here. Maybe not. Just put it in a different order. Pratt, Baez, Jenkins. We need a big boy. We need a big boy. What are we gonna do? Base auto. Yuck. Ronnie Hernandez. Jeez, man. Felt like we were really turning a corner last week with some of our hits. After we had like a pretty rough stretch, now it's just like, let's introduce a 24 Bowman jumbo case to just make it bad again. Hi, Chihuahua. We need to get Roan Gardner off of here. I think that's the problem. He's been bad luck. Later, Henry. Dickhead. I'll fuck his mom later, but you know. Gabby G, purple pattern. If it's Camillo. Seabass. Well, if that's Seabass over there. Diego Cartaya, 125. Going to the Deutsches. The Deutsches. Blue. True? Fuck you. Really? Bob, I thought it was Pratt. Jod Hair Aranamo. Oh, you dirty dog, you. What a tease. What a tease, Bob. That was not true blue that we wanted. Why did they even include that guy? Is he good? I don't think he is. H. Jesus H. I don't know why did it become Jesus H Christ? Does anybody know? Does anyone have background on that? What's the H for? Jesus Henry? I heard this story. I can get all the Drew beams I want. I'm like Lord. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am Lord. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boy, I got dust in my eye. Ay. Dust in the wind. One more box after this. Jot hair Aranama. What a punch in the scrotal area. Churio. Ortiz. Oh, what a punch in the balls, man. I feel like I need to ice them. That's dynamite. I can't believe we didn't get the Correa papers either. We were supposed to get those Correa paper out of $3.99. One more box, guys. Ugh. This has not been our finest hour. I'll admit that one for sure. Thank you. Hoobastank. Probably because he's crawling in the dark. Hey-o! Last box. Hey, man, I'm going to have somebody message you to tell you not to say that to me. But I guess Jesus Hoobastank Christ. I feel like I need to listen to some Hoobastank. I do like that there's PCA there. That's probably worth like $1 million. I do like that the Chuba Hubbard on the Panthers, they call him Chubastank. It's a pretty great nickname. One that's not talked about enough. Come on. There we go. H-U-A. Where's all the real names? There's like good chases in this product, right? Is he? He's hitting the ball like 100,000 feet too, isn't he? Guy's out of his mind right now. Some would say he's loco. Or others would say, in fuego. Oh, Adam, you have no idea, man. You do know. I don't know why I'm saying you have no idea, because you do know. I'm telling you, it's such a punch in the balls right now. I mean, you got some stuff, but it's not enough. I expected, man, there's a lot more paper in this than there was in the 25 stuff. Baby, is that their name, the Vancouver Canadians? What do the Montreal Canadiens think of that? Speckle. Gosh. This fucking guy again. You gotta be kidding me. Eric Torres at a 2. Well, it's a bookend. It's $2.99 at $2.99. It should say it's my last Bowman auto, because no one's ever gonna want my autos again. Sorry. I'm just apologizing. I can't control it, I know, but I'll tell you this much, man. I was pretty hyped about this case since it was one that was ordered directly from Topps. Like, I know the guy. I mean, if he wants me to say his name, I will, but I'm not going to say it. I'll be anonymous for him. Guanipa. Aqua Shimmer, but I know when he ordered it. I saw it even on the packing slip and everything. It was one directly from Topps. He pre-ordered, and he was like, shit, I probably shouldn't have bought this. I'll wait till prices go up and then sell it to you. So basically, that's what we did. He's like, I don't want to rip the whole thing. I'd rather at least try to get my money back. I don't know. Usually these Topps cases seem like they're the good ones. But for now, it ain't looking that way. We got 5 packs left. Oh, please. Tell him it's for your son. Say, I'm his daddy. And then listen to George Michael's father figure. I don't know if you guys are looking for any CAGs, autos, or cards, but every Facebook group that has baseball cards has them right now. If that's someone you're looking to buy, go on to any Facebook card group, baseball card group. You'll find them. All right, 2 more. My son Chet. Well, his real name's not Chet. Well, I mean, Eric Torres wasted a numbered auto. So we'll do a mini diamond there. I have to sweat a little bit because we haven't been sweating at all tonight. Chargebacks. I think I got some notifications about a few chargebacks already. Yep, it was Bob. He's charging back. He says, nope. Purple paper, Churio, base auto, Blod. Oh my God. Becky. I don't know if it's Glod or Glode. Glod. Darn it. It's still got a 1. SGC 1 again. Although, I can show you some other stuff I fixed up. I fixed up a nice Clemente for a friend. I pulled a scratch out, which is kind of crazy to say about a vintage card. Well, there's no superfractors. I'm sorry. I knew you guys wanted them. Trey Morgan, Mets. Jesus. I understand if you guys want to charge back and leave the room and never ever talk to me again, because that stank. I can't even afford I don't even know. I don't remember the year off the top of my head. I'd have to double check. I think it was like his 3rd or 4th year card. Yeah, you might as well. Honestly, cup noodles are probably better dry. I had some salads before, like, gosh, I don't even know. That was terrible. That was so bad. That was worse than worse. I don't even know what the best auto was. The Cooper Pratt Grass? Oh. We'll do a recap. I mean, you know, we're going to do it, but that was so bad, and I'm so sorry. Oh, I wish I had something I could throw in here. I don't have anything I could throw in, or I would. That sucked. That was so bad. Well, we'll live to see another day. But the cup noodles, indeed. I guess the Johan Fran Garcia might have been the best auto. Oh, that or the Cooper Pratt. I'll tell you this much. The guy that sold this case to me is not regretting it. If he goes to watch this stream, he's going to be like, thank God I sold that case to that guy. Eldridge, Blanco, Luciano, Morgan, Churio, Lombard at a 150. Showtime, that's a nice card, though. The Anime, Quanipa, Jenkins, Churio, Diego, 125. 199, Gabby G. Head, 75. Cruz, Jenkins, Arias, Landetta, Zanatello, Foster, Kyle Teal at a 199. Garcia, 250. Cruz, Baez, 499 on the Baez. Michael Harris, 150. Abbott, 199. Suero, 399. Blake Snell, 399. Teal, Arenado, Acuna, Lava, Cruz, Forrester, 499. CES, 175. Acuna, 125. Jenkins, Verdugo, Cruz, Max Clark, 125. And the autos. Johan Fran Garcia, 150. Susac, 250. Dickey, 50. Cruz, 250. Teal base. Torres, 299. Kent base. This Dick, 150. Baptiste, Diamonds. Glad. Ortiz. Hernandez. Pratt, the green grass. Antonio Anderson. Nishida. Meade with the refractor. Williamson refractor. Burrows base. Wilkin base. Mordon refractor. Sakura base. Baptiste, 299. Torres base. And Jesus Rodriguez with the refractor. I guess the good news is there was more numbered autos than base autos, but that doesn't really mean too much. All right, guys, that was tough. We'll be back with more tomorrow, I believe. I got to see what I want to do. Till then, thank you. Take care now. Bye-bye then.